And that is why the Suns are right there in the conversation for the top seed in the Western Conference. A very stacked up Western Conference, and so the Suns control the tip. And so you've got Torrey Craig defending Baisley. Craig, of course, made a name for himself when he was with the Denver Nuggets and his defense. Pokashevsky, nice move. Used that pivot foot very effectively.
Having a good start to this game. This is a great start to the game against a Western Conference powerhouse.
As Craig spins his way down low. You know that he is shooting it with confidence.
Well, when you're knocking down the three-point shot early in the ball game, it creates a lot of leverage for you as Booker is starting to cook a little bit here. He gets up on his shot. I mean, he gets a little height on it, which makes it difficult to block. And that's a great set piece that leads to a dunk shot by Roby.
Easy deuces. That time it's Roby. First shot as Booker. That one was halfway down. Bridges kept it alive for Carter as his three drops in.
You give up that offensive rebound and it kicks out for a three when your defense was solid on the initial challenge, but then again you make it up again
and
by none other.
Teo Maladon, that ties. And so Booker playing the whole first quarter. Johnson, corner three, and the Suns get one to go. Well, if you're OKC here, Michael, you like the start.
I love the start. This is your fifth game in 7 days, and you keep scoring the basketball.
The official said, nope, you got to do it on the near side. Devin Booker was not happy about it as he's able to elude a couple of defenders and get it up and in as he got the friendly bounce. And Roby will baseball heave it down the floor. Ayton and Bridges have played all 63.
Well, I think you brought up a good point, just talking about how they haven't had a lot of time together and just working on that chemistry.
But Chris Paul is sort of leading the way on that front as his three over the outstretched arm of Gabriel Deck.
And now's the time, for what little time you have left in the season with just 7 games. As Chris Paul, we've seen him so many times dance with the basketball.
Boy, there is a step through. You heard it on the floor, and it comes up right into our headset. And Baisley's not only going to get the step through, he's going to get the and one. Now Jerome can shoot that from out there. We've seen him do it a couple of times this season, and he shows off the range again. Let's see what Deck does. Going at Johnson. Oh, a slip move. Counted in a foul for Gabriel Deck. Quality minutes for Deck. As Lou Dort back in, and there is some vision from Chris Paul.
Good battle by Dort on Ayton to not let him get that offensive rebound and dunk it.
Boy, great move that time as Dort sidestepped Paul, who was standing there like a statue ready to take the charge. Maladon, a little too ambitious on that pass. Booker picks it off, and it's Craig in transition.
It's like empty without you.
And Bridges all of a sudden 2 in a row from downtown.
They've come together rather quickly with the talent, because there's a certain level of talent that's on this team as well.
Boy, how did Teo Maladon find enough daylight as he was chiseling his way right through that Phoenix defense. So what Booker decides to do, wants to put it on the floor, pull up three. Bridges came in, check that Craig as he has another putback.
They're going to grab that 12 points in that first half. That's a big number.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has been a factor inside as his defense has improved, but that time just a really impressive spin from Baisley.
Real estate in that painted area. Just a beautiful, well executed move.
But there is Devin Booker, already with 16. Booker is yet to make a 3 in the game. Maladon. Oh, Moses Brown almost. Boy, it's so tantalizing for him.
Kind of flinch a little bit too.
I did. Oh, and that time he came and just denied the drive there of Bridges.
Wow.
And Ayton returns the favor, but we get a foul.
Or on the back. He just took it right over the top because Booker couldn't really get up that high.
Chris Paul fading away. And the first double-digit lead of the game. as Paisley, boy, he might have fumbled it on the way up, but right there to pop it back in is Moses Brown. Undrafted, yells out the defensive call there. Going up against the #1 overall pick in 2018 and DeAndre Ayton, but it's Booker slicing his way through for the possible three-point play.
He did a good job of just putting his body in front of Ayton. He's a terrific player, averaging a double-double.
Excellent cut inside. Paisley finds Williams. He was late getting down the floor. Might have tried to foul Bridges there. As that's going to be a blocking foul as Booker's going to get an and one. Carter. And that is a tough drive by Javon Carter.
And injury, always a factor. You just got to have depth. And the Suns have depth right now.
Deck. Oh, he takes it from the perimeter, takes a bump, and still scores with the right hand.
Wow, that was a tough catch as well.
Booker, oh, you could see him just sort of gather the basketball.
And we talk about that collective energy. You know, so that's collective energy. Coming in, helping out the starters.
3 players in double digits. How about Mihailu climbing the ladder?
Well, you and I always talk about how he gets up high on his jump shot. Yeah, he can also get up on his dunks, too.
It translates, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
And the Thunder try to set up the defense. Kaminsky, little spin as it took Dort out of the play.
Yeah, he rarely ever makes a turnover. He's just not going to let it happen.
Well, Jerome knocks down another one from way behind the arc. Shot clock is at 1. Paul realizes it, puts it up and in. Looked like he was setting up a play. Jerome pulled the string there. Bradley inside and fights it up and in.
Oh, he took a lot of contact and a couple of swipes.
See the big Thunder advantage there. Boy, just so good.
You know, you just can't be good for a week. You've got to be good consistently. And they have just blown by everybody. That's a nice move by Paisley, under control.
Bridges. As we hit the 2.5 mark here, the 4th, Maladone, he's got the record for the most threes knocked down by an OKC rookie as he passes Alex Abrinas. All that playing time for Maladone, he finally tracked him down.
Well, and I'm loving it too, because at the start of the season, were we even talking about that? And that's what player development will do for you in the league.
That one might have been tipped. Great rebound by Paisley and the awareness underneath. As it's just a 10-point game. The Thunder have made the Suns work for it throughout the night. Nice pass inside. This time Ayton tracks him down, trying to set up Kenrich Williams. Gives it right back to him. That's going to be an and one jam. But the Thunder still got to operate hastily here. Dort, he's going to get fouled on the 3, and it goes wide right.
Upon review, the challenge is successful. So the ball's loose. We're going to jump it up. Any 2 center circle.
And there's the explanation. Last couple of minutes here for the Thunder to put this game in this position. As Booker able to win the tip. Now the Thunder double teaming him. And he slips momentarily, and the pass squirts out there to Bridges. And now OKC has to foul. And so instead of it getting turned back over to the Thunder, everybody's scoring. 4 different players in double digits. And OKC on the inbounds pass, looking for a quick shot here. Maladone's 3 is good, but with 0.1 seconds. And it cuts the deficit in half, but just not enough time. As Phoenix will inbound it and run out the clock.